I don't even get the heart to shoot someone.
This is 17-year-old Mawu Revels, one of the best liars you'll ever see. And he'll spend the next hour manipulating detectives into believing that he is innocent of murder.
I'm telling you the truth.
But little does he know that the odds and the evidence are stacked against him, and this is a race against the clock to see which side comes out on top.
They describe me down to the T. You and your gun with a laser on it.
On July 31st, 2021, 23-year-old Nico Gonzalez was attending a house party with his friends when a fight broke out in one of the rooms between two rival groups of teenagers. Nico believed it would be a good idea to try and intervene to prevent anyone from getting hurt. But little did he know, this goodwill would cost him his life. As he tried to stop the fight from escalating, shots began ringing out. A total of 10 shots were fired before Nico fled the scene. Unfortunately, not even an hour passed before he collapsed in a nearby field. There was no saving him. By the time that EMS arrived, Nico had passed away. The least they could do for Nico now was put his murderer behind bars. So out of all the teenagers involved in the altercation, the officer narrowed it down to one single suspect, Mawu. But the officers could have never suspected that the seemingly respectful and calm 17-year-old would be one of the greatest manipulators they would ever encounter in their careers. The following footage has been given exclusively to us by the Las Cruces Police Department and has been analyzed by a team of interrogation experts and forensic psychologists.
Have a seat, man. Cold?
Yeah.
Dude, we're burning up, man.
I wish I was burning up.
Alright, brother. Real quick, just want to make sure I have your name spelled correct. Can I get your first spelling for your first name, please?
M-A-W-U.
M-A-W-U. Got it. And last name?
R-E-V.
R-E-V.
E-L-S.
E-L-S. And your address, sir? Is there a space or letter?
Unit O.
Unit O, got it. Okay. And your birthday, sir? Almost your birthday, huh?
Yeah.
Do you have a phone number? Alright, so it's Mawu?
Yes, sir. Mawu.
What's that?
Mawu.
Mawu?
Yes, sir.
Alright, Mawu. So Mawu, I'm Detective Compa, this is Sergeant Savage. So, I don't know if you know why you're here.
I don't.
Okay. Well, I think you do, but I want to make sure. I want to give you an opportunity to talk to me.
Yes, sir.
You're here for a reason. You're not here by mistake, by chance. I know you know why you're here. And I want to explain to you, and I want you to talk to me if you wish to. But before we do so, man, since you did come in a police car, you are in handcuffs. You didn't come here on your own free will. I have to read your Miranda warnings. I don't know if they've ever been read to you or if you've ever seen the show Cops, but they'll usually start by reading you your Miranda warnings. All right?
Yeah.
So, do you have the right to remain silent? Do you know what that means?
Yeah, I don't have to talk, sir.
Yes, sir. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You know what that means?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. And then you can decide to exercise these rights and not answer any of my questions or make any statements. Do you understand the rights?
Yes, sir.
Alright. If you understand your rights, it's yes or no if you understand. And I just need you to print your name right there. And today is 7/31/21. Alright, flip the card for me, please. On the opposite side, this is if you want to speak to me in reference to what I want to talk to you about. I'm pretty sure you're curious about why you're here, and I would like to speak to you about it, but I want to know if you're willing to talk to me.
And then I can just not talk to whenever.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
And then you can sign there now.
Right off the bat, Mawu is calm, immediately complying with the officer's requests and showing no resistance to signing the papers. This means, in the eyes of detectives, he is someone who is willing to cooperate for the sake of proving his innocence.
So what I'm here to talk to you about is something that happened early this morning. What kind of car do you drive?
Dodge Charger.
Dodge Charger. What year is your car?
2015.
15? Gotcha. What is your color of your car?
Dark blue.
Blue. Does it have any special...
It's wrapped.
Wrapped?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like on half.
Like half of the car?
Yeah.
What does the wrap look like?
It's just like don't know, it's like triangles.
Like shapes?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Where's your car at right now?
I don't know. I dropped it off when I got back this morning from El Paso to get an alignment, and I went to sleep.
I got you. Where'd you drop it off? Which shop?
Big O.
Big O. So Big O has it right now?
Yes, sir.
Big O on up the hill or on up the hill?
The one that's farther, like up the hill.
Gotcha. So they have your car right now?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, man. So you mentioned you went to El Paso. Can you just walk me through yesterday into today when you came back from El Paso?
Okay.
I want to know just your whole day.
Starting from yesterday,
Yes, sir.
I was hanging out with my football team.
Okay. Can you name a couple of your football buddies that you're with?
No, sir.
Okay.
And then I was hanging out with them for maybe like 4 hours. And then I went to a party where my girlfriend was at.
Where was the party?
Huh?
Where was the party?
Where was the party?
Hmm?
I don't know.
Oh, is it here in Las Cruces?
Oh, no, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So you went to a party about, what time are we talking about now?
Like 12:31-ish.
Okay. So 12:30 in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. And then?
And I was there for, I wouldn't say that long, just because, I don't know, like, there just kept being altercations throughout, like, the whole, like, party. So I was really just mainly outside for most of it, just sitting there chilling. Because then the cops kept busting it too, kept, like, shutting it down, and they started back up. And then, I'd say, maybe like 2-something, I had got into a fight. I had got punched across like my face, like I don't know. I was just fighting back.
It is important to note how calculated Mawu's replies are. He carefully treads the line of sharing just the right amount of information by giving very vague answers to the detective's questions. For example, he mentions that altercations kept happening around him, but never mentions why or how they exactly happened. He carefully distances himself from any kind of information that links him directly to the shooting. And this tactic would throw detectives off completely as he begins to describe the fight that he himself got into.
So you got into a physical fight?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you remember who you were fighting?
I don't know, sir. All I remember is someone had like, I don't even know who he was, but he had like a red jacket.
Red jacket?
Yeah, and I was sitting there chilling.
Okay.
And he had boom. But I was like, damn. So I fought back for a little bit, and I remember like me and him fighting, and he fell. And when he fell, he like reached for like, he had like a, I don't know what these are called, like a satchel thing.
Oh, like a little man bag thingy?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He had reached for it. When he was on the ground, he had reached for it. I seen like his gun drop, and I was like, what the So that's whenever I had ran back to my car. And when I got back to my car, you just heard shots. And I don't know. And then I had just went home, and I was just like, like I didn't do anything. Like, I'm gonna be okay. And I woke up this morning. I went to this football camp because I got invited by some coach for a scholarship.
Okay.
Yeah, and then came home, took my car to get an alignment, and then went home to go to sleep. I was tired. Yeah.
Alright, so make sure I understand everything correctly, make sure I'm not missing anything. So you're hanging around with your football team, like the entire football team?
Maybe like 10 of us.
10 of you? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Did you all go to this party together?
No.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So then you went to the party, just you and to meet your girlfriend, right?
Yes, sir.
What's her name?
Jesse.
Jessica?
Jesse.
Jessy? I got you. Do you have a last name for her? I got you, man. She goes to school with you, right?
No.
No? Okay. So you go visit your girlfriend, Jessie, and you guys meet up at this party?
Yes, sir.
Where's this party roughly around the city? I don't know if you know the address, or you can give me the exact address where the party was popping. The street.
I don't know. It's like I think it's Lowe's. We're like it's like a Lowe's. It's like that, like Plaza. I don't know. Like,
Where's Papa John's is?
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
And then there's like a little bit down, and it's to the right. It's
Okay.
right there.
All right, cool. So then, you said around, you kept on seeing some altercations happen outside.
Yeah.
You mind your own business.
Yeah. I just stabbed away.
And then you said some guy randomly just starts trying to fight with you, that's into a physical fight with you.
Yeah.
You describe him as a guy wearing a red jacket. Anything else that describes him?
He was tall. He looked older than me, but I'm obviously like the youngest one at the party.
Is he Hispanic, white,
He looked dark.
African American?
He looked dark, but not. He looked dark, but he didn't look like a black person. Like
okay, so
like a bean.
So
like a Hispanic person.
oh, okay, so Hispanic.
Yeah.
Hair, was it short, long, buzzed?
Like I don't know. It was more like they're just like crazy looking. I don't know. Kind of like long.
Longer?
Yeah.
Like puffy long, or is it like long, like covering his face long?
Long so like I can't see like his eyes.
Okay, so long hair, got it. So he had long hair. He just pops you really hard in the face. You start defending yourself.
Yeah.
You said he's wearing a man bag or satchel.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
By feigning ignorance about both the identity of the person he got into a fight with and other people at the party, Mawu effectively achieves two objectives. 1. He downplays his role in the fight itself, almost as if he were an innocent bystander dragged into a chaotic situation, solidifying his innocence. 2. This way of giving his story ensures that detectives do not get information about any follow-up leads because of the vague identities he mentions. Without any names, it becomes even harder to confirm or deny what Mawu is saying through witness testimonies. Just to make sure that this strategy of his works, Mawu doubles down on his story of being caught in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And you said he pulls out a gun.
Yeah.
What did it look like?
It was too damn dark, but I remember I remember like I don't know. I got lucky. It's like when he went to reach, he basically like fell, and the gun just dropped on like the street, and that's when I knew like that's my sign to get the out of here.
Okay.
Like, you know.
And you got in your car by yourself?
Yeah. I
jumped?
Yeah, I ride by myself every day. All the time.
What Mawu cleverly does not mention is the fact that he was not alone, but with another friend the day the shooting occurred. This friend was Isaiah Taylor, and according to several witnesses, the incident was not contained to a few isolated fistfights, but in fact was a large rival group fight with Mawu and Isaiah being the ones to draw weapons with lasers attached. And although Mawu seems composed, his body language begins to show his nervousness as he is questioned in more detail. The crossed arms and constant touching of the ear are good indicators of this.
Alrighty, man. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you a piece of paper, dude. I want you to draw me the layout of how it all happened. You know, if you can just kind of give me an understanding on where you guys were when you guys started fighting.
Yeah.
You know, if you kind of remember, you know, draw the streets. I'll draw it. I'll draw like a basic layout of what it looks like out there, and then you can just add whatever you need to add to it, all right?
Yes, sir.
So this right here is going to be the party house, all right? So this is the house where you're the... So we'll just put party right here.
Okay.
All right, and then there's the street right here in the front. And this one turns this way. All right. And see if you can draw it, or add whatever you need to add. So that's the party house. Okay. This street over here behind it is going to be Solano. So this is the house, the street front, and then that's like a little street sideways.
Okay, so
Where did you park? Let's start with that. Where did you park?
right here.
All right. How many houses? There's a house right across, right? It must is there a house right across from the party house?
Yeah.
Okay. Just kind of drive so that way you can have an idea how far away from that house you parked.
Okay.
So pretty close to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Were you facing this way? Or
I was facing like this, just like this. Like when I left, I had a reverse.
Okay. Put an arrow which way the front of your car is, please. Gotcha. All right. So then, where does it all? When you guys come out and you start having your physical fight,
Yeah.
where does it take place, man?
Like right. Like right. Like here. I put like an X.
Okay, perfect. Just put in there fight.
Yeah.
All right. Where does the gun drop? Okay. Put the gun right there for me, please. All right. Perfect. Just kind of just I can kind of see the kind of picture where you guys were at when it all happened. Perfect. You just want to put your signature right there, and right now it's, I guess, 7:03 p.m. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right, man. So after that happens, you said you just get in your car. You saw the gun fall. You get in your car, and out you go. You heard. Oh, I'm sorry. You heard gunshots.
Yes, sir.
How many did you hear?
It was a lot. Well, not. I don't know. Maybe more like 6, maybe.
Detectives later found out that a total of 10 gunshots were actually fired, with 8 of these bullets originating from Mawu's gun.
6?
Yeah, maybe.
And then you get in your car, boom. What kind of have you ever seen guns or handled guns? Like no, yeah. Do you know like what guns look like or?
I never handled a gun.
No.
No.
I was just wondering if you could tell me what kind of gun fell on the floor.
Yeah. I don't really out there like that.
All right, cool deal, man. So you said you have a 2015 Dodge, and then it's you said a Charger, right?
Yes, sir.
Blue, like a royal blue, or light blue?
Dark.
Dark blue. Yeah. So that's dark. Got it. What color of wheels do you have on it?
Black and silver.
Black. Silver. Got it. All right. And at the party, you said you only went with your girlfriend, nobody else that knows you, nothing like that, right?
Well, I mean.
That you went to, not that you met there, but.
Oh yeah. Well, I met her there, yeah.
All right, dude. And so now this is where I get to ask you questions now. So that's all you remember from happening that night.
Yeah.
Nothing else, right?
That's right.
So, all right. So, would it surprise you to if I told you that people saw you and your whole football team there?
My whole football team?
Well, you had about 8 guys that were with you.
From the football team?
I don't know if they were from the football team. But 8.
Yeah, that's false.
False. All right.
Yep. And the football team went out with me.
What team you play for?
Mayfield.
Mayfield High School.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Keep in mind the claim Mawu just made about there not being an entire football team, because in the next few minutes, he makes a massive mistake.
So I'll be honest with you. They put you that you got in a fight. All right. You and a lot of the guys that you were with.
Yes, sir.
We're fighting with like four or some odd Hispanic guys.
It was a lot of them. It was just like every way you looked. Just.
But one of the guys that was with you was talking shit to one of the other guys that's the one that started the fight.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me that guy's name?
Who?
The one that started the fight?
I don't know who started the fight.
Or who's the one that started the argument?
I don't know who started the argument.
Did you guys, did your friend, the one that started arguing with that other guy, did he get kicked out of the party?
No, like I said, I don't know who started the argument.
Oh, okay.
I'm being like for it. Like I remember, I'm just chilling. I just get just hitting my shit. That shit me. That's like that.
Okay. I got you. So it's because the reason why I'm asking is because they said that originally you and a couple of your guys that were with you got kicked out of the party, I guess, for somebody disrespecting a girl or something like that. Do you remember something like that happening? Maybe one of your friends, I'm not saying you, but one of your friends either slapped a girl or something to that,
No, sir.
or yelled at a girl, something to some type of disrespect against a girl, and they kicked them out of the party.
No, sir. I don't remember that. I didn't get kicked out. I could have been in there the whole time.
Okay, gotcha. Was your friend kicked out? Does that make any sense?
I don't know.
Gotcha. And then when you guys came out, they said that there was a small argument between two individuals. And then it turned out that you and a couple of your people that were with you started jumping one of the gentlemen. That's what being said. Okay? And I'm just trying to see if that's clarified, if it's making sense, because there wasn't just one person that was saying this. If that makes sense.
Yes, sir.
So it says that they start jumping or fighting almost all of them against this one kid.
Yeah.
And then some other people start jumping in to try to help him.
Yes, sir.
Does that make any sense? Is that true?
Or I didn't jump anybody, sir.
Did you witness it though? I'm not saying that you did, but people that were with you.
I mean, sir, honestly, there was not really just a bunch of when people fighting one person.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a
rumble?
like a like a rumble. You just see people come from everywhere. Just everyone's just banging right there in that street.
Okay.
This is the exact moment where detectives pick up on Mawu's contradicting statement about the number of people involved in the fight. Considering how calculated Mawu is, catching on to this mistake could mean the difference between a full confession or Mawu walking away. This is why detectives need to pressure him and get him to crack.
So after that, you get in a fight, and the one that obviously is the one that you remember the most is this gentleman that was wearing the red jacket and long hair, Hispanic and tall.
Yes, sir.
Was he taller than you? Or about your height?
Like about my height.
Okay. So then after the altercation, man, they say that you had the gun.
Me?
Yeah, you. That's why you're here. Okay. So that's why I wanted to get clarification. Did you pick it off the ground? Is that how you?
No.
Is that how you got it? Because they said they saw you with it in your hands.
Yes, sir. I don't play with guns. I didn't touch a gun, sir.
Never.
No, sir.
You never handled a gun before?
No, sir.
So these pictures we got of you on Instagram, social media, and all that, who's that?
I don't have a gun on Instagram, social media, none of that.
What about on your cousin's page?
I don't have a gun on my cousin's page.
All right. So after they said they mentioned you guys, they mentioned you and another gentleman that you guys were the ones with the handguns.
Okay.
Okay. And like I said, I want your side of the story. If
Yes, sir.
you're scared because they were beating you up, I understand what happened.
Yes, sir.
And self-defense is a whole different deal. But
Yes, sir.
but
Yes, sir.
they
I would never. I don't even get the heart to shoot someone, bro. Like I don't. That's not me.
I got you.
I play football. I just got my first offer today. Like I really don't.
I never said you had to shoot somebody. All I said was you had the gun. I didn't say you shot anybody.
Yeah, but still, if you have a gun, you're gonna shoot someone. That's the intent for a gun, is to shoot.
No, sir. I have plenty of guns. I don't shoot people with them. Just because we carry the gun doesn't mean you're gonna shoot somebody. Makes sense? It's self-defense. It's a tool that you use as defense. If you own one. If you own it.
Someone. I've never. I don't.
I got you. So you brought it up, but did you shoot anybody?
No, sir.
Okay. And
Like I said, I heard shots.
all right. So this is what's gonna happen next, right? You know that we picked you up at your house on Hellenic.
Yes, sir.
There's gonna be a search warrant on your residence, okay?
Yeah.
Am I gonna find any guns in there? Am I?
No, sir.
No. We're gonna do a search warrant on one of your friends' house as well. I'm pretty sure they already told you.
No.
No, when your mom called you to let you know that to come out with your hands, they didn't tell you. Well, we're gonna search that house too.
What house?
It's
Isaiah's house.
Isaiah's house.
Oh, my grandma's.
Grandma's house, yes.
Okay.
So we're not gonna find any guns. They have your fingerprints, anything like that on those, are we?
I don't live there, so can't tell you if you're gonna find a gun.
Well, but that are your fingerprints. I didn't say
Oh,
I didn't
no.
say your gun. I just said
No.
that I'm gonna find.
No, not my grandma. I don't even go there like
And right now, when I talk to Isaiah, he's not gonna say that you had a gun as well because everybody identified you. I'm not even bullshitting you. I'm here for a reason, dude. I wouldn't
Yeah.
have pulled you and wasted
No,
your
yes,
time.
sir.
Your name is not a common name, dude. And for people to point you out,
Yes, sir.
People know you, man.
Yeah.
Your cousin.
Yes, yeah.
Mawu's strategy to defend himself from this mounting pressure is to distance himself from the gun as much as possible. This is a frustrating position for detectives because they know that they are being tricked, but somehow need to make Mawu slip up once again, so they can continue their line of questioning about why and how a weapon was used in the first place. So they resort to putting an immense amount of emotional pressure on Mawu to dismantle his web of lies.
You say you just got a scholarship, right?
Yes, sir. I focus on football, sir.
You are implemented in this right now in this shooting.
Yes, sir.
and everything will go out the window, dude. Your cooperation, your truthfulness is gonna matter.
Yes, sir.
Whether this is gonna affect you in for the rest of your life.
Yes, sir.
You know, you're 17.
Yes, sir. No, I understand that. I'm being truthful because I know that, like, I can get up. Like, this can ruin my senior season that's coming up to play football. This can ruin the offer. Like, I know. Like, that's why I'm here talking to you. That's why I didn't, be quiet, because I know that I need to say something. I talk to you because if not, my whole life is gonna be everything that I worked for since I was a little kid is gonna be
There's a couple of videos that were out too. There's there's Ring cameras now everywhere.
Yes, sir.
So there's Ring cameras, and even some of the people that were at the party specifically named you that you had a gun, and that your cousin and that Isaiah had a gun. All right. They named you guys the only ones with the guns.
Yes, sir. I didn't have a gun, sir.
So I'm not saying that you did,
Yes, sir.
but from what more than one person
Yes,
that
sir.
is not even, that were not even related, are
Yes,
saying
sir.
that you were.
Yes, sir.
If you did have a gun, it's the best time to be honest and let us know that you did have it. I'm not saying you shot or did anything with it,
Yeah.
but that you had it in your possession.
Yes, sir.
Because once again,
Yes, sir.
You're saying it yourself right now, man. You're getting jumped. Self-defense.
Nah, yeah, I know, but no, sir. I don't be around with guns.
and is that what he's going to tell me right now? I want to talk to him.
I don't know.
He's your cousin. I mean, somebody's going to talk, dude. Somebody's going to,
Yes, sir.
somebody, you know, he's going to say something and it better match what you're saying, dude. If not, somebody's lying, right?
Yes, sir.
And I got 3 different people that gave me specific names and
Sure.
other witnesses that saw you guys and remember your car. They know you guys are very well known.
Yeah.
You know, your cousin has caused a lot of trouble at parties
Yes,
in the
sir.
past. And if you just got wrapped up just because of his behavior, that's a different story. But it's
Yeah.
not. I don't I don't think it'd be in your best interest for you to take a fall for something that you didn't do.
Yes, sir.
What do you think it is that we're investigating right now?
In all honesty,
A shooting?
When you say a shooting, what do you mean?
I don't know.
No. What would you think?
Just because I heard shootings, like I just heard shots, so I'm assuming it's a shooting.
You haven't heard nothing from anybody at the party. Come on, man.
I don't know. I'm the youngest person there. I don't know these people.
I got you.
Most of them are like soccer
You got your
players.
phone, right?
Huh?
You have a phone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So nobody's been texting you today and telling you, hey, guess what? Cops are over here. This is what's going on.
No. All I know is that you guys were looking for my cousin this morning while I was at my camp.
How do you know that?
Huh?
How do you know that?
My grandma.
Your grandma?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
She told my mom that you guys were looking for him.
How'd she know?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
and we didn't even talk to her. So that's what I mean. Somebody talked to you guys, man. We haven't said nothing. We didn't find you guys till when we picked you up. We had just picked up your cousin.
Yeah.
So we hadn't talked to anybody that we were looking for you guys.
Well, they said you guys kicked someone's door down. Looking for him.
That's not true.
That's not true. You
Look,
gave
So you
nobody's
guys
door.
text back and forth this morning?
No, I just told you.
I'm asking you guys text back and forth, you and Isaiah this
I
morning?
don't know. I just told you. I don't talk. I was at a football game. I can't talk at a football game.
No. Yesterday when did you guys talk last night after you guys jammed
Me and him don't talk. Like,
at all?
no, we don't just sit there and text each other. That's weird.
Okay. I don't know. I'm just asking.
Agreed. Yes. But in this circumstance, something crazy happened.
Yeah. Yes, sir. No, I'm understanding what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to tell you, like,
Right. So
I didn't know any. Like, I'm sitting there in the car. Just got my Popeyes from my mom, and then she gets a call, and she's like, looks at me, and I'm like, what's up? And she was like, they're looking for your cousin. Yeah, like he was involved in the shooting.
Something important to note here is that Mawu is an excellent communicator. He knows full well how to dismantle these kinds of direct accusations and intimidation tactics in a gentle and consolidated manner without offending anyone. Most importantly, even though he is intimidated using every aspect of his life, his football dreams, his scholarship, and even his social standing, he never shifts the blame onto anyone else and purely focuses on maintaining his innocence. This means tugging at his emotions is of little value because he is in full control of them. So now, detectives will try an alternative approach, one that uses more damning evidence to pressure Mawu.
when you say shooting, what do you guys mean by shooting?
I don't know. That's what she told. That's what she said that you guys said. That you guys kicked someone's door, saying that. Exact words.
Saying that's not true. None of that stuff is true. We hadn't even talked to your mama. We hadn't even talked to your grandma.
Yeah.
Till we went and knocked at your door. That's when we knocked at grandma's door. That's when we didn't kick anybody's door down. We didn't do nothing.
I don't know, sir. I'm just telling you as much as I
Yeah.
can.
So they told me
From what I
that
was
they
told.
gave a specific. What were you wearing last night? Let me ask you. I forgot to ask you that.
I was wearing a black shirt.
That shirt.
Yeah.
Were you wearing a hoodie?
No.
No. Do you remember what Isaiah was wearing?
No, sir.
Okay.
Or what is Isaiah's nickname? I want to call it Chucky. Chewy. Some white. What is it? Some Char.
I don't know,
I'm
sir.
close. You know what it is. Come on, man. Charlie XY.
Yes, sir.
Chew.
Alright, yeah, like I said, they described you. They described you down to the T.
Yes,
You
sir.
and your gun with a damn laser on it. You were scaring the shit out of everybody, swinging that gun around. And I don't know if you were just thinking people were gonna start jumping you or what, but both of you guys pulled out your guns with lasers and swinging like, pointing them at people.
Okay.
Alright?
Well, I didn't have a gun.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. I'm just telling you, that's what they're telling me. I didn't say you did.
Yeah.
That's what they're telling me you did.
Okay.
Alright, and there was a person in a car that you guys shot at. And they named you as one of the shooters. So that's why I was trying to clear that. Was it you or was it your cousin? Because they named you and your cousin. And that the car tried to pull out. And that you guys were after some guy named Nate. I don't know who the hell this Nate is, but that you guys were trying to shoot him. I don't know what the hell that's all about. That's why I was trying to get some clarification.
Yes, sir.
So that person in that car identified you guys and say,
Yes, sir.
he's in that car. And you guys start shooting at that car. And that car, we found the car. It has all sorts of rounds in it.
Okay.
So we collected a bunch of rounds. I'm not going to find your fingerprints on any of those casings, right?
No, sir.
Pay very close attention to how Mawu's story will now begin to shift ever so slightly, from a pacifist caught up in a chaotic situation to one where he had to act in self-defense.
What about your DNA?
No, sir. Looks like DNA.
So we're gonna come in, I don't know if they've done it yet or not, but we're gonna get DNA out.
Okay.
And then we're gonna take it and we're gonna use it on those casings. And we're gonna swab the casings for DNA.
Like my mouth?
So DNA's unique.
So we're gonna match up, if you touch those casings
Okay.
and you have,
Oh.
it matches up, are we gonna, is there a chance that you handled some rounds that they
hell
got
no.
this gun?
Fuck no.
No.
No? I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not gonna be today, obviously, but
Mm.
we'll find out sooner or later.
Yeah.
So we have a chance for you to tell us, the truth so that we have an explanation,
I'm telling you the truth.
or it comes later on down the road, and we have to come back and revisit this when we have all this stuff.
Yeah, no, sir. I'm being truthful with you. Like I told you. I'm the youngest person at these parties. I don't know anyone. I'm just,
You know the soccer players?
I'm a high school kid trying to have a good time, you know what I mean?
You know the soccer players?
I know one of them. One.
What?
I don't even know what his real name is. They just say his shit. It's like E.
E?
Yeah, E.
Is he the one that hosts the parties or what? We couldn't figure out who that guy was. Everybody kept on mentioning that E guy.
But other than that, like,
So we're not gonna catch you on ring camera, ring footage with gun.
nah, you'll catch me fighting though.
Yeah. Because there's there's cameras around
Yeah,
the
you
neighborhood.
I ain't gonna lie, like, you'll catch me fighting, but I told you that.
And you never picked up that gun that fell out of that guy's back.
Yeah. No, sir.
No defense, man?
No,
You
sir.
shoot in defense?
No, sir. No, sir.
You pick it up and point it at him like to spook him. I know you were trying to. He's trying to pull a gun on you.
Yeah.
You didn't pick it up to try to spook him or scare him.
No, sir.
So you want to be a suspect, or you want to be a witness for the shooting?
What do you mean?
That's what we're asking. So right now you're a suspect,
Okay.
right? You give us something, you know what I mean? You transform from being the shooter, you have some information for us. Then you go from being the suspect and being the shooter
Yeah.
to, I don't know, whatever else it is.
What is whatever else it is?
A victim.
I mean, we still have Isaiah.
Yeah.
We still have those dudes. You're telling me this, you got jumped, right?
No. Not me.
You didn't get jumped?
He said you got punched in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get.
No, he didn't get jumped. He got punched in the
Yeah.
face.
Okay, you got punched. You
Yeah.
got in a fight. This dude that also punched you also pulled out a gun, right?
Yeah. Or tried.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what I'm
so
saying.
anybody pulls a gun, and they get a gun pulled on them too, and they lose the gunfight, well, you know what I mean? But we don't have that from you.
Yes, sir.
All we have is you're sticking to this story that you didn't do anything except for get in a fight.
Yeah.
And it's hard because that's not what we have. So that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
is that
Yes, sir.
You can-
I'm understanding, sir.
you can come through with something.
Yeah, sir.
or-
I'm understanding, sir. But I'm just be honest. Like I didn't have a gun, sir. Like there's maybe 30 people outside, bro.
We're gonna roll the dice.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, we're working hard right now, and
Yes, sir.
this is the information I have, or else we wouldn't have ever even bothered you because we had about 30 kids out there this morning, and we interviewed every single one of them.
Yes, sir.
And they're not here. You're here,
Yes, sir.
and that's not by accident.
Yes, sir.
So that's
No, yeah, no, I'm understanding. But, yeah.
when we say shooting, what are you thinking?
Why do you keep asking me this?
Why do I ask you? 'Cause to me, if you say there's a shooting, there's a big difference between someone shooting at a party and someone getting killed.
The shooting is shots, right?
Right.
Okay, then there was a shooting. Like
So
I
that's
said,
what you think happened? That's it?
just
You don't know
shots.
anything
Just
else?
shots.
Right.
Like any other party happens. Someone airs the party out. That's
Okay. So this is what I want to tell you right now. Somebody's dead,
okay.
and you're the suspect.
Okay, so
That's how serious this is right now.
The
That's what I want to tell you. Okay. So this is
You know who's
shooting
dead?
at a party.
Huh?
Do you know who's dead?
That's right.
The guy in the red jacket sweater.
The party that you're
The
at,
one you
that
fought.
You're identifying it. You as the shooter.
That's right.
It's
You
a
fought him. You just told me that you fought him
Yes, sir.
and that you tried to pull a gun on you.
Yes, sir.
And then he ends up dead.
Yes, sir.
At this point, Mawu's initial confidence begins to dwindle, and his foolproof story crumbles. He knows that his small mistakes while answering questions have caught up to him, and his glass castle is about to shatter.
And you tell me that the gun fell in the street,
Yes, sir.
and that's what I'm telling you.
Yes, sir. No.
So what is that? How's everybody gonna look at that?
That,
What are they gonna say?
Like it's my fault.
Like you picked up that gun and you shot him, right?
Yes, sir.
But
I did not, sir.
okay.
Did not. The gun was like, even when I'm running away, like you hear people like they were asking, "Where's the gun?" Everyone was telling him where the gun was. Like it's by the red car, by the red car. But I never touched that gun. That's not my gun.
I understand.
There's no point to touch that.
Yeah.
Because like you don't know.
You see, you're wearing a black shirt, right?
Yes, sir.
And what color pants?
Blue,
Blue. Shoes?
white,
What kind of shoes?
Jordan 5s.
Jordan 5s. Are those at your house? All that clothes at your house?
Yes, sir.
Or in your house the other day?
I don't know. My shoes, I think, are downstairs.
Downstairs?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. You know what happens when you fire a gun, right?
Yes, sir.
What happens? There's an explosion, right? There's an
Yeah.
explosion. What happens? Gunpowder spreads.
Yes, sir.
Guess what happens to that powder? Do you know what happens to the powder? It falls on your clothes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna find any gunpowder on your clothes, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because I'm gonna be collecting all your clothes, dude. I'm gonna be collecting your clothes just to, and I'm doing this to try to help you out. Because if you didn't do it,
Yes, sir.
then I should not find gunpowder residue on your
It wouldn't
clothing.
even be gunpowder if you just like there. It just.
Well, dude, from what you're telling me, is that you were running to your car when you saw that, and when you're already getting to your car, you heard the gunshot. So that's not gonna get the powder's not gonna travel to you unless you're next to the gun or next to the gun. The only time you're gonna get the residues if I'm here, right here,
Or shoot
where we're
next
at.
to each other, you'll get gunpowder on you.
That's what I'm saying.
If you
You'll
shoot the
get
gun, you're gonna get gunpowder on you.
correct. You shoot the powder, or I'm shooting next to you, you're gonna get powder.
What if it's in like the area?
It has to be like this close, dude. If you're not this close to the gun, it's not gonna be on your body because it doesn't travel that much.
Yeah.
Unless you're shooting a cannon, but
Yeah.
you're not shooting a cannon, right? You're shooting a handgun that's being shot is only gonna be this much, dude. I mean, like 4 feet.
Yes, sir.
So if you're not 4 feet from the gun, it's not gonna be on your clothing.
Yes, sir.
Am I gonna find gunpowder residue on your clothing?
Yes, sir.
100%, dude.
I don't
Because
know.
this is, like I said, this is where you're gonna get, this is where you're gonna screw yourself over. Because this is all evidence that I can't make up, and you can't even make up at this point. Because this is shit that I
Do
can't.
this, believe it or not, our job with this investigation is to make sure that you are proven innocent. So we're gonna go
I
through.
doubt that one.
No, we're gonna go through, and when we don't find anything on there, we say, you know what? That is bullshit what they told us out there. We didn't find nothing out here on this clothes. Guess what? This dude is clean. He's telling the truth.
But if I find gunpowder, then it's gonna, everything you've been telling me, it's gonna go out the window because it's gonna say all the shit you're telling me is bullshit. Make sense? Because you didn't have gunpowder.
Lies. And we don't have a story or any way to explain it away.
Yeah.
You know, but if you were next to when the gunshots were going off, and yeah, like, you know what?
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you who shot, but I was right next to the guy, and shit might have fell on me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I'm giving you an even shot so you can prove it, because this is not something I can make up.
Yeah.
It's what's going to come out on lab. It's going to be something that I can't change.
Yeah.
It's going to be there.
Alright.
How close were you to the shooter? And I'm not gonna. You don't have to tell me who the shooter was.
I don't even know. Like I said, it's just all like a crowd. Like if I threw the crowd up like this.
So were you about this close?
I don't know. Yeah. Like it's just a crowd of 30 people, bro.
Okay.
And it was just shots. Just boom, boom, boom. That's when I.
They were a little more separate, dude, and that's what I'm saying. So one gunshot will give you a little bit of gunpowder.
No, they weren't separate. The shots were
No,
not
that we
separate.
all have that on video, and I've already heard them.
Oh.
They're like boom, and then boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. So
Yeah.
it's like that sequence. So it's not like pop, 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 pop. You know what I mean? So
Nah,
it's
but in like that moment, that's what it feels like.
okay.
But
I got you.
it was just a crowd. It's a big crowd. Big
So you're close enough to where you believe you might have gunpowder on your clothing.
Maybe, yes, sir.
Okay.
But
Fair
I
enough,
don't
fair enough.
have
So-
anything else anywhere else, sir.
I got you.
Just,
Fair enough. All I
just-
need to know is if I find it, I know why it's there,
yeah,
and it's not.
just because I was in that crowd. Pretty sure all of us that were in that crowd would have gunpowder.
No, we already checked a couple of them, and
No.
nobody else got it. So that's why I'm asking
It
you.
doesn't work like that, bro.
Okay.
So if you feel like you were close enough, like at least from the
Yeah.
video, then it's gonna be on you.
Yes,
If
sir.
you're not this close,
Yes, sir.
it's not gonna be on you.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you think it might be?
Yes, sir.
All right. So that way I can have them tested and we'll know.
Yes, sir.
And all that
I
close
think-
is all together?
Yes, sir. Maybe. I don't know. I just be coming in my room just throwing shit.
Okay. Got you.
But I don't. You won't find a gun. I don't have a gun. I don't.
I got you.
Yeah.
If I find a gun in your car, your car's not. I'm gonna find a gun in your car, right? Because I'm gonna pick up your car too.
No. You might find some carts in my car.
Some what?
Some carts.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
Cartridges.
Like rounds?
No.
What is-
No.
I don't know what cartridges are.
Like carts, like THC carts.
Oh, no, dude. All that shit. I'm not worried about that, dude.
Oh.
I
We're not here investigating.
Yeah.
Drinking or
Oh.
weed smoking. We just told you what we're investigating.
Okay, yeah, then that's like the only bad thing I have in my car is like carts.
We're
Yeah.
investigating a murder.
You
So,
can check that one out.
secondly, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. If by chance those videos do come through and we see you with the gun, dude, it's gonna be bad for you.
Yes, sir.
Because at that point, not only will you be in trouble for the shooting
Yes, sir.
or being involved in the shooting, not saying that you shot that
Yes,
guy,
sir.
but for the shooting, but you're also gonna be in trouble for discarding that firearm.
Yes,
So
sir.
if you did have a firearm, it'd be in your best interest to provide it back to us, because that's an additional felony charge.
Yeah. No,
That's
yes,
gonna
sir.
happen.
No,
So-
I understand. I don't got a firearm.
I'm not gonna find a firearm in your car,
No, sir.
because I'm gonna tear up your house right now, and I'm gonna tear up every space that you could possibly hide it.
Okay.
Just letting you know,
Okay.
and I'm not gonna find nothing.
Yes, sir.
There's a process here, and I'm telling you that you know exactly every spot that you're gonna have been at from when you left the party, and every single little spot that you went to. We're gonna figure it out, and it may not be quick. You might still be in jail by the time this stuff goes through. We're gonna
I'm
go-
finna sit in jail,
You're fixing to sit in jail right now. We don't have a story for you. And
so I have to go to jail today and sit there.
there's a chance.
I have to sit in jail today.
It depends on
That's
you.
what you're telling me.
It depends on you.
It depends. So how does it depend on me? I just
We
told
don't
you
have a
everything.
story.
I just told you my story, but I have to go sit in jail now.
But
Give me a second
I was asking you first to give me people that'll vouch for your story. You don't want to give me any of your football player or your friends. You want to give me Jesse
Jesse Joy.
Joy?
Aragon.
Joy
Yeah.
Aragon.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. See, I need somebody to vouch for you, dude, because all I have is your story.
Yeah.
And I got 4 people telling me different.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
so that's what I'm trying to say. I need somebody that's going to tell me your story.
Yes, sir.
And I want to make sure that when
You
I
got
talk to you,
jumped.
Huh?
That you got jumped.
I didn't get
Excuse
jumped.
me.
Stop
You
saying
got in a
that.
fight.
yes, that you get in a fight.
Alright.
There are several things to note in this interaction. Firstly, Mawu seems to make at least some progress in reversing the suspicions placed on him by sticking to his story, even though detectives have confronted him directly with most of the evidence they have. Secondly, although Mawu is smart, he falls for one of the detective's traps. Gunpowder residue is the most concentrated at 3 to 5 feet away from a fired gun. By admitting that detectives will find a significant amount of gunpowder residue, Mawu essentially admits that he was one of the very few people in the vicinity of the guns being shot, which narrows him down to the most probable suspect even more. Lastly, the mention of jail seems to anger Mawu, who displays an intense emotional reaction. Banging the table, his posture, and his outburst all indicate that he is triggered by a loss of control over the situation and rising stress levels. In fact, this is one of the only times we see him get angry throughout this entire interview. He knows that despite his crafty attempts, he is still one of the prime suspects.
And you want to ask my football player friends if I was with them?
Anybody that was there that can vouch for what happened tonight. That's who I need to speak to. I need somebody who's gonna tell me, no, this is all bullshit. This is what happened. I was with him the whole time this fight went down. He fought. He protected himself. This is what happened. I saw the gun fall. Someone that was close to you that could help me put that together.
Well, I think she saw the beginning of the fight,
Okay.
but I made her leave.
I got you. Do you have a phone number so I can call her?
I don't know her phone number by heart.
It's in your phone?
Yeah.
All right. So, do you have any way I can contact her, or where does she live? Maybe I can go talk to her at her house. I just need somebody who's gonna before.
I mean, I can. If you guys can give me my phone, I can tell you the number.
Okay, I'll get it. I'll make sure they get you a shot so you can give me that number. And I just want to get. I want somebody that's gonna be on your side and that's gonna give me the story.
Yeah, she was there from the beginning, but like.
Did she jam with you, or did she jam before?
Huh?
Before the gun stuff, did she jam? Did she leave, or did she stay?
Oh, left before. I made her cause that's my girlfriend. Like, I'm not gonna put you in.
I got you. Do you have anybody that was there, or that can kind of help me with your side of this version of when the gun came out and all that shit went down? Somebody that can just tell me, dude, what they saw. And as long as it matches what you say, dude, that's what matters, dude. I need somebody that's gonna tell me, the version that you happen and that was gonna give me what you just told me. Be honest with me, dude. That's what I need. I need somebody that's gonna vouch for you, dude. That's what I need.
I don't know. Maybe my cousin.
You think he'll tell me the same thing?
Yeah, that I haven't done shit. I didn't do shit.
Okay.
Like, he'll tell you that. He's not gonna lie.
Let's hope so. His what he tells me right now is gonna be.
Yes, sir.
Is what's gonna dictate what's gonna happen to you. So if you end up going to jail, you know what? You know that he didn't help us out with your side. I'm just gonna let you know right now.
There's no way I can go home tonight.
Well, that's what I tell you. If his story.
I'm asking him.
Oh.
Cause he's the man with the plan.
I do have a plan. I'm trying to be straight up and honest with you.
Yeah, I'm trying to go home. Sleep in my bed.
Okay.
Is there a way I will go home tonight? Answer that. Okay.
So, that said, doesn't mean that you're not ever going to go home.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I'm just trying to make it back home before Monday.
Before your dad what?
Huh?
Before your dad? Or before what?
Oh, Monday. No, I got
Oh,
football.
Monday.
I got football practice.
Oh, you'll be back home before Monday, dude. You're juvenile. You're juvenile. No,
Yeah.
it's different.
Yes, sir.
So. Dude,
You sure I'll be back home before Monday?
should be. I don't think they can keep you long. But it just depends on the judge.
Yes, sir.
And it just depends on what we learn from.
I'm just trying to get back home, play some ball.
I got you. And we're trying.
Yes, sir.
And only one gun is all you saw. The one on the floor. You didn't see anybody else with another gun.
Yes, sir. I mean, I was really only focused on him, like,
That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah.
You didn't see any other guns.
Yes, sir. I was really only focused on him, like who the are you? Like, you know what I mean? I've never seen this person before in my life, and for you to just, you know what I'm saying, hit me, like, I don't know.
Because we found his body, dude. He didn't have a bag on him. That's why it's kind of weird, That's what's kind of odd for us.
I'm pretty sure if you guys say you guys have cameras, if you guys check the
Well, that's what we're waiting for, because you have to still wait for someone to be able to download them to us. They take a while.
Yeah.
I was able to get a couple that were that were in the area. We could hear the incident. We could see the cars leaving.
Yes, sir.
But we're waiting for the other ones.
The story that you're telling me, that guy is armed, and he pulled out a gun and now he's dead, I want to believe it, like, really bad.
No, yes, sir. Like, do you guys have cameras? And I guarantee you 100% if you guys really do have cameras, like, you will see the black satch thing
It's,
around him.
Remember, there's like 100 parts to this investigation,
Yes, sir.
right?
No, yes, sir.
So video evidence is, everybody talks about video evidence, right?
Yes, sir.
Video evidence is this much.
Yes, sir.
This much of
Yes,
the
sir.
investigation.
Well, maybe my cousin will
Hopefully.
be compliant and tell you guys that.
And he's going to tell me 100% you never touched a gun.
No,
right?
yes, sir.
Okay,
Tell you 100%
gotcha. I want to make sure that they keep on stressing that, because they said they named you by a name, dude. And like I said, I don't know when it's not just one person. That's what sucks, is that people know you.
Yeah.
They know you and they know your cousin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Crash it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have guns?
He posts them on his social media. We know it. No need to lie. See, this is where you need to be truthful, dude. Because this is something he puts publicly. You're not making shit up. You're not diming him out. He puts it publicly by himself.
You're telling me that you didn't have a gun, right? Somebody's shooting next to you.
I'm not gonna speak on my cousin.
Okay.
You know, I don't know what he
Have you
has.
seen him with guns?
No, sir.
Come on, dude. I'm gonna show you a picture on Instagram. You're sitting right next to him and he's got an AR-15 right on his mouth. Alright? You know that. You were there when you took the picture. It's literally your face. So,
And then his Glock that he has.
it's tough for us to sit here and want to believe you when
Yes,
you're
sir.
like blatantly lie. So some of the questions we ask, we know the answers to. Alright?
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah.
just know that. Yeah, it's cool. You don't have to talk about your cousin. Okay? But here's the deal, is right now, you and your cousin are in a lot of trouble.
Yes,
and
sir.
your cousin, someone tells me your cousin got you in a lot of trouble today.
It is easy to see how emotionally defeated Mawu is, even though he is still sticking to his story. Although he has made a worthwhile attempt to mask the truth, lies like this one have played a massive role in discrediting him. Moreover, it is likely that detectives already had most of the answers, as it is unclear how many people they interviewed and what video evidence they had. In interviews like this one, detectives can manipulate evidence however they wish. Whether they do that by fully disclosing it to the suspect to intimidate him, or even falsifying it in order to catch lapses in an alibi, nothing is off the table. Although some techniques do lead to false confessions out of sheer stress, these strategies are required to confront individuals like Mawu, who are cold and calculated.
To me, it doesn't seem that he's on the straight and narrow and he's pulling you down that path. You were trying to play football. You
You're
have
trying
a
to make a better
scholarship. Your cousin don't.
Yes, sir.
Your cousin wants to have street rep or whatever it is that he wants to have so that he can sell his rap albums or whatever the case is. So we're gonna, if he has more questions for you, good. We're gonna let you chill for a little bit. We're gonna talk to your cousin and we might bring you back.
Any questions for me before I leave?
No, sir.
Sure you don't want to tell me anything before I leave, dude? Because once I leave, dude, it's gonna be hard for me to help you out after I leave, dude. Because
No, sir.
nothing you want to clarify.
No, sir.
At all.
Gotcha. That's all.
Alrighty, then just hang tight. Let me talk to your cousin. I'll give you a little more a longer break without the cuffs, and then by policy, man, I gotta put you back in cuffs, all right?
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll hold you back there, and then we'll be with you shortly, all right? Thank you.
Shortly after this interview concluded, Mawu's trial began, where a direct connection was found between him and a 9mm ammunition box, a laser, and shell casings found at the crime scene. Additionally, while his trial concluded, he was kept in jail. However, since Mawu was 17 at the time of the shooting, he qualified as a minor and voiced a request to be let out to finish high school. But the victim's family would not let him off so easy. A petition was started on Nico's behalf that called for Mawu to be kept in jail until he was sentenced. The judge soon deemed pretrial detention necessary, as Mawu was believed to be a threat to everyone around him. And by February 2022, Mawu Revels was found guilty of murder and sentenced to 25.5 years. Do you think Mawu was trying to get off scot-free using his age? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments.